Howdy, WCHS.
Welcome to another great show.
We've got the cheats on the video games, how to keep a rockin' bod this winter, and the stink on what's in your locker.
Man, I can't wait to try this new cheat on Halo 3.
Eric, we're taping. Read that later.
But it's awesome. There's so many cheats in here, even for games that just came out. Let's go to our next feature so I can get some more reading in.
Sky Ferris got schooled on the growing gaming trend.
Monsters for game winners. And I'm a winner. Just watch this. Down the left side, Whistle Bearcat right there, I get him. Oh, he's down. Ah!
Boom!
Video games, they may be a good way to let off steam or have fun, but really, how much is too much? Since the release of the PS3 and the Xbox 360, there's been an outflow of many fun and addictive games, such as the Halo series for the Xbox, the Uncharted series for the PS3, and the ever-popular Call of Duty series for both consoles. The Call of Duty series has just had a new release, which is entitled Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. But with all these new fun and addictive games, can there really be a thing as too much video games? So how much video games do you think is too much?
When you stop eating.
So Isaac, do you think there should be a limit on the amount of video games played?
Nope, no limit on any video games because they're all awesome.
Now, there's a lot of people who think that there shouldn't be limits on video games, but the AAP, or the American Academy for Pediatrics, claims that the average child does not spend enough time doing more important things, such as studying or spending quality time with their family. So, with this in mind, is there really a thing as too much video games? How do you think adults should supervise the times that their kids play video games?
Well, I think there's a couple things you can do. First of all, you have to make sure that your kids are playing the appropriate games. Also, if you have your gaming system in like the family room, so if you're walking through or if you're sitting in the room doing something else, you can still monitor what they're playing on the TV.
So how much video games do you think is too much?
I think it depends on the kid. When you're little, you probably only 30 minutes or an hour a day, and then as you get older, you can probably handle more as long as you're still being able to do everything that you're supposed to do in terms of school and work and that kind of stuff.
Given the current state of the economy, the video game industry is still in the black. The video game retailer GameStop reported that in the 72 hours after Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was released, they sold 2.5 million copies, and that the game brought in over $310 million the first day it was sold. So, biology or Modern Warfare 2? Biology or Modern Warfare 2?
Sky!
Alright, I guess it's biology. For tonight.
I love Modern Warfare 2, but I seem to have misplaced it.
Oh yeah? Where do you think it is?
I'm not really sure, probably somewhere in my locker. I got a lot of stuff in there.
I know what you mean. Sometimes I wonder what people keep in their lockers.
I've caught a few whiffs walking down the hallway before. Casey Jorgensen got to the bottom of what students keep in their locker.
Well, this has been in here for a while. Oh well. Wow, you've been missing for a really long time. Wait a minute. You're not a mirror. What are you doing in here?
What's in your locker?
Once I found a frog in my locker.
There. Hannah Montana magnets. I have a baby blanket in my locker.
Sometimes I'm in my locker.
I have a Spidey lunchbox in my locker.
There are hundreds of lockers They all look the same on the outside, but you'd be very surprised if you took a look inside of one of them. I'm Casey Jorgensen reporting for Wctv, and I need to clean my locker.
You better watch out, Casey. Some of that stuff is bad for your health.
Seems like everything these days is bad for your health. You have H1N1, toxic blockers, lead paint, asbestos, all kinds of things.
No kidding. This winter it seems like you have to take all things into consideration to stay healthy.
I think the best way to make sure you avoid kicking the bucket this winter is to stay in shape. Rachel Stye got to work on how to stay in shape during the frigid winter months.
99! 100! It's getting to be winter season. With all those big family meals and holiday get-togethers, you need to make sure you don't pack on those extra pounds. You need to start a winter exercise program to stay in shape for spring.
What do you do to stay in shape?
I run in the winter.
I swim at Fort Dodge Senior High.
I take running very seriously.
Lift weights and run.
Staying in shape appears to be an important part of a high schooler's life. There are many things you can do during these winter months to stay in shape. Taking your dog on a walk or going for a run are a few things you can do. But if you're planning on doing exercise outside, you want to be sure you're dressed correctly. A hat and coat are a few of the essentials. What are the tips you have to stay in shape?
Well, first of all, make sure that you get off the couch and do something. Walking, whatever it may be. But you got to make sure that it's fun for you. Because what I like and what you like are two different things. And another thing, too, is making sure that you're eating a healthy diet and getting plenty enough rest, making sure that you got your homework done, getting all your priorities straight, first of all, and then getting some exercise, okay? All those in one little big, huge ball is great for kids and for me, too.
There are a couple other places here in Webster City that can help you with your fitness program. Fuller Hall is one that has been around Webster City for years. Do you get many students to work out at Fuller Hall?
Yeah, we have quite a few students that work out at Fuller Hall. A lot of the students that do the Iowa Central Community College classes, they get to use Fuller Hall for free. So we have a lot of those students, and then a lot of students will come in and play basketball. Admissions for Fuller Hall is $3.25 per single admission, and students need to be 15 or older to use Fuller Hall. Also, if they can get a season pass for $75 for a year, and that's if they're under 18. If they're over 18, it's $150. Students that go to at Iowa Central, they get to use Fuller Hall for free.
Well, these are a lot of options for you to start your fitness program this year. You can start it at home, school, or a fitness center. The important thing is you get off that couch and away from that table. I'm Rachel Stye reporting for WCTV, and I'm getting it started.
Looks like you're working up a sweat there, Rachel.
Just like the students preparing for the ACT test. Join us next week for a show on how to get ready to ace the ACT, what exactly is happening with prom, and what your beloved seniors are doing next year.
Stay tuned for some basketball highlights of the basketball teams balling it up in the courts.
See you next week.